Hello, everyone. My name is Sharon Loduca. And first of all, I want to say thank you, Jamie, for this opportunity to speak again. It's nice to see some familiar faces and some new faces. And I am sure there will be so much more for all of us to unpack again at this conference, just like it was last year. So as we know that last year we talked about unlocking your unique self. This year we are on the theme of infinite possibilities. And the goal is to bridge the gap between personal and business development. So the title of what I'm going to share with you today is called Infinite Possibilities, the journey of coming back to you. Last year, we embarked on a transformative journey together, exploring the profound concept of unlocking your unique self. We delved deep into the idea of self-discovery, understanding that each of us carries within us a unique essence that, when fully realized, can lead to a life of fulfillment, purpose, and of joy. This journey of self-discovery is absolutely foundational. It is the first step toward living a life that is truly our own, a life that is free from the expectations, the limitations, and the constraints that society or our past may have imposed upon us. But the journey does not end with self-discovery. In fact, self-discovery is just the beginning. And this year, with our theme being infinite possibilities, we will be exploring how we can take what we've discovered about ourselves and use it to develop both our personal and our business lives. So today we're going to discuss the journey of coming back home to the fullness of who we are, integrating the insights gained from self-discovery into every aspect of our lives. So, infinite possibilities, the journey of coming back to you. You know, I'm sure when we were children, we didn't have the awareness to understand the challenges that the adults in our lives faced. We saw the world through a lens of innocence, often interpreting difficulties and challenges, their difficulties and their challenges, as something that was inherently wrong with us. There must be something wrong with me, we thought, as we faced rejection, criticism, disappointment. These early experiences can certainly leave a lasting impact, leading us to pick apart what we perceive as flaws within us. I mean, for years, in fact, for most or even all of our lives thus far, for many of us, we might focus on what is not working, on what is wrong, and where we are not good enough. For most of us, as children, we were often told, look, don't question me, just do as you're told. I mean, I'm sure none of us in this room today would probably do that to our kids, but most of us know that. Don't question me, just do as you're told. But that message repeated time after time after time can stifle our natural curiosity, stifle our instinct to explore, and stifle our natural tendency to simply ask questions. and definitely stifle our desire to seek deeper understanding. For those of us that were here last year, we talked about those overcoming those obstacles, the limited beliefs, the self-doubt, and the negative self-talk. We began to break free from the chains of our past, realizing that we are not defined by the things that happen to us, nor are we defined by the opinions of others. Although it would be hard to believe that the way we react to others' opinions when they don't line up with what we believe. We begin to unlock, though, our unique selves. This year, I want to take that conversation further, because this time I want to talk about something else. It's actually a lot more fun, and it's really a lot more carefree when we get into it. What I want to talk about is curiosity. The power of asking questions, the power of exploring new possibilities, and the power of challenging the status quo. The power to ask ourselves different questions. See, curiosity is the bridge that takes us from self-discovery to self-actualization. Let me say that again. Curiosity is the bridge that takes us from self-discovery to self-actualization. It allows us to not only understand who we are, but also to explore who we can become. It is all about the power of change and transformation. One of the most liberating realizations we can have is that we do not have to stay under any specific area of who we are. You see, our identity is not fixed. Our identity is, in fact, changeable. It is adaptable, and our identity is very much capable of growth. We can choose to present a different side of ourselves, to evolve, and to transform. See, the idea of change is not as we generally connect it with. The idea of change is not about becoming someone else. Rather, the idea of change is about unfolding and blossoming into the fullness of who we truly are. Just like a flower that gradually opens and embraces all the light and warmth that it can handle in the fullness of spring. Furthermore, just as the roots of a flower lie hidden beneath the soil, our growth often begins in places that are not yet visible to the eye. There are moments in our lives when we feel like we are in a dark, dark place, struggling to see the light, to see the growth that is happening beneath the surface. But just because we cannot see it doesn't mean that it's not there. See, growth is happening even in the darkness, even when it feels like nothing is changing. It's just not visible yet. Not yet. Life has a way of wearing us down, right? Demands of family, business, of relationships, the demands we put on ourselves, the expectations we put on ourselves, and any other responsibilities we have, they sometimes can leave us feeling pretty exhausted, quite drained, and sometimes they even leave us feeling like we're dead inside. Then we may feel like we're going through the motions, doing what needs to be done, but without any real sense of joy or purpose. And it's at times like that, we may feel like we are not making any progress, like we're going backwards instead of forward. But think about this, that if you dance at all, dancing is not all about going forward. It steps forward, it steps back, but they're all a part of the dance. Sometimes we don't see that in life. We feel like we're just going backwards, or feel like we're losing ground. I got to tell you, even in those moments, there is hope, because we come to a pivotal point, a moment of decision. And there will always be pivotal points in our life. There will always be a moment when we have to decide just how we will respond to the challenges that we are facing. This pivotal point, it's different for everyone. For some, it connects fast. It comes as a sudden realization. It comes with a moment, just a split second, a moment of clarity, and it changes everything. For others, and I fit in this for others category, for others, it doesn't come so fast. It may be a series of smaller moments, each one pushing us a little further until we understand, finally. For me, that pivotal point came simply when I began to ask questions, different questions. Not the negative self-talk, woe is me, I can't do it anymore, everything is too much, I'm overwhelmed, I'm undermotivated. But when I began to ask different questions, when I started to embrace curiosity once again as a way of life, we had it. We were born with curiosity. It kept getting squish, squish, squish. We kept surrendering to giving it up because it was too much. Embracing curiosity as a way of life. So I asked myself 2 words. What if? What if things could be different? What if I could change the way I think? What if I could change the way I approach life? What if I could change the way that I interact with the world around me? What if I could flip the script and it would turn my doubts into possibilities and my fears into opportunities? See, we would come to a place of better understanding our inner dialogue, because I know and you know it is so easy to doubt ourselves. It is so easy to think, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I don't have any more answers. I don't know what to do. These thoughts can become so ingrained in our minds that they feel like the truth. Note I said they feel like the truth. They are not the truth. The reality is that these are just thoughts. They are thoughts that we have the power to change. Yes, thoughts that we have the power to change. I mean, there are so many things in life that are out of our control, things that happen to us, the actions of others, the circumstances that we find ourselves in. But one thing that is absolutely within our control, that one thing is our mind. We can choose what we think. We can choose how we think. And we can choose the kind of self-talk that we engage in. Consider this, that we have spent excuse me, we have spent so many years overcoming the things that have happened to us. Some of us may have spent years trying to let go, letting go of anger, letting go of hopelessness, letting go of helplessness, and trying so hard to kick depression and that weight of heaviness to the curb. But yet the beauty is that in spite of all of this, we have forged ahead. Despite everything, we have grown our families. We've built our businesses. And we have made significant progress in our lives. Sometimes we don't feel it or think it, I may not even look it, but we are leaps and bounds ahead of where we were. So now, today, maybe it's time to be revived from where we have now landed. Maybe, just maybe, it's time. Excuse me. It's time to take a deep breath and say, listen, as long as I am breathing, it's not over yet. It is not over yet. There is more. There's more joy. There's more fullness. There's more hope. And maybe, just maybe, there may even be more dreams waiting to be realized. I mean, do you even remember the last time you dreamed about things, where you want to be and what you want to do, but how things you would like them to be? There are more dreams waiting to be realized. Let's start dreaming again. Let's start asking questions. Let's embrace curiosity with everything in us. When we feel tired and drained and like there's nothing left in us, it's so easy to feel stuck. But what if we could get curious again? What if we could start asking ourselves new questions? Questions that open up new possibilities. Questions that open up new ways of thinking. So let's start with, what if? What if? What if I stopped trying to keep the world from falling apart? What if I stop working so late and take time for myself in the evening? Get more sleep before it's time to tackle the next day. What if I choose to allow my mind to be open to good possibilities? Good possibilities. What if I can find a better way to do this? What is one thing I can do that will give me back some time? What if I can delegate one thing to someone else to take care of, and I will not micromanage them? I will release it to them. What if I decide I don't want stress to kill me? What if I start being open to living in a way that, in the same way that I would want my kids to live? Ew, ouch. What if I learned to prioritize the three things that matter most to me? Learn to prioritize the reason why I live and let everything else fall behind that. What if I can control my time? What if I can relax and breathe more? What if I take time to do something fun? I know that these questions may seem so simple. Can I tell you, they have the power to genuinely transform our lives because they encourage us to think differently. They encourage us to challenge the status quo, and they encourage us to explore new possibilities. When we ask, what if? Then we open the door to change. We open the door to growth, and we open the door to transformation. Oh, the power of the positive what ifs. I mean, I could go on indefinitely with the what ifs, but what are yours? What are your what ifs? I encourage you to start today, right now. Ask yourself your very first what if. Here's the beauty of it. You don't even need to know the answer to your question. You just ask, what if? And allow your mind, allow your heart to be curious. Let it be open. Approach life with a childlike innocence, with pure wonder, with sheer curiosity, free from the limitations of I can't and it's impossible and I don't know. When you ask yourself the first positive, what if? And just let it linger. Something incredible happens. Because now you've already shifted to a better place, a place of possibility, a place of openness, a place where new opportunities can unfold. And over time, all by itself, without your interference, yours or my interference or control, over time, you will begin to see the answers emerge. They will come to the top. They will surface. The what if bursts out of its dark place under the soil, and it opens up and it blossoms into something radiant, something vibrant, something so full of life, you wouldn't even want to try and contain it. This is about embracing the fullness of life, embracing the fullness of your life. My friends, you have already conquered so much in this life. You have faced so many challenges. You have overcome so many obstacles. And you have achieved things you once thought were absolutely impossible. But there is still more to come. It is time to blossom in the fullness of who you are. It really is time. It is time to start enjoying your life just a little bit more. It's time to be filled with curiosity. It's time to explore the infinite possibilities that await you. When you embrace curiosity and you open yourself up to new possibilities, you know the universe is on your side and it collaborates with you. There is a shift that shakes off the heaviness. It lifts the burdens off your shoulders. And it invites you compellingly to explore your world with innocence and with curiosity. And in that environment, with the universe collaborating with you being open, with you reclaiming that childhood curiosity and that innocence and that awe and that wonder, you will change. You will unfold and blossom into something more in your family, more in your business, more in your life as a whole. And the amazing thing is, this transformation, it doesn't just impact you. Like a cup that is too full runs over, and it spills over into those around you, creating a ripple effect of positive change. Then infinite possibilities await you. I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm going to leave you with these final thoughts. What if you remain open to the infinite possibilities of what you can accomplish? What if you can come to a place of more rest and less stress? I mean, ask yourself, what is the one thing, just one, start with one. What is the one thing you would be open to seeing a positive shift in? What if this shift brings you to a place of fullness and lets you shine and blossom and unfold like never before? And what if you started today? What if you started right now? See, the journey of self-discovery, self-actualization it's ongoing. It's a path that continuously unfolds, offering new insights, offering new challenges, and offering new opportunities for growth. And I'm sure that you now realize that with curiosity as your guide, maybe even as a plumb line, you can navigate this journey. You can navigate it with great confidence, knowing that the possibilities are truly infinite. So I would say, let us then embrace the fullness of who we are. Let us ask the questions that need to be asked, and let us step boldly into the infinite possibilities that await us. I have personally been walking this what if journey the better part of this year. And it's been a year of unfolding and shifting for me. But I can tell you that I'm experiencing the positive impact in all areas of my life. And I do also want that for you. It is indeed very, very possible. Well, thank you for listening. And I welcome you to reach out and let me know what this unlocks in your life, because I would love to know. Thank you.